Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It is just me on my own today. If you haven't watched our videos before, then I will introduce myself. My name is Molly. I do not normally do this on my own. I'm part of a travel couple. My boyfriend Matt, he went out last night. Pubs opened in England, so yeah, he's not up to filming. But we have a travel channel at Dublin Travel, and at the minute we're full-time, you know, just sitting around, and there's not much to do, as I'm sure everyone else is. We're hoping to get on the road as soon as we can, but do message us on Instagram for any recommendations at Dublin Travel again. Today I got recommended, this is a funny video. I think this is going to be really interesting. What do Indians look like? Complexion, height, fair skin. I don't really know who's going to be answering the question, whether it's going to be like in a specific place or if it's going to just be generalization, but I did think it was quite interesting. And obviously it's not a video that Matt would really, you know, it's about looks, so I thought I might as well do this one today. Are we ready?
Well, I think Indians look like they're dark skinned, they have black hair, and
also
they
love
have
having two
dark
headphones.
eyes. And
Little
I
dance
think,
there.
well, some of them are short, some of them are tall.
If I have to
Oh,
imagine
it's in
an
Poland, okay.
Indian person, I would imagine like dark skin and dark hair.
From my personal view, I see Indian men as more darker skinned, more brown skinned than Americans, and they're usually tall.
When it comes to the appearance of Indians, one of the most common mistakes that many foreigners make is to presume that all Indians have a dark complexion. But for a diverse country like India, which is populated by more than 1 billion people, that approach appears to be a bit illogical. Let me show you how diverse Indian faces can be. This is the northeastern region of India with more than 45 million inhabitants. Look at these beautiful people. Yes, Indians look like that too. Now I take you to Ladakh, the northernmost part of India.
Oh wow.
Don't be surprised, we are still in India. Now I take you to Himachal Pradesh, a northern Indian state in the Himalayas with millions of inhabitants.
Yeah.
This is Punjab. This is Rajasthan. This is Tamil Nadu. Great people, beautiful culture, amazing history.
I think the problem is everyone's stereotypes. Like, what does a white person look like? They're just going to say white hair, white skin, fair hair, blue eyes. Like, not everyone is the same, and it's obviously very evident. We knew that in the north that they looked completely different to what you would normally expect. I didn't realise, I don't know where the second place was, Tamil or something. I'm not sure where that was.
And this is Uttar Pradesh. It is worth mentioning that within these states, you can find people with varying complexions and features.
Stereotype.
Some Indians even have a skin tone similar to Caucasians. Take a look at these two boys. Both are from Uttar Pradesh, but appear quite different in terms of body dimensions, skin tone, and facial features. Unlike some Western nations, India's diversity in skin colors is not a result of recent immigration from foreign countries. In India, people with differing skin complexions have lived together for many centuries. Not only that, in India, within a family, even siblings can have varying skin colors. In a loving way, Indian parents even name their own children who are dark-skinned as Kalua or Kalu. Fair-skinned and brown-haired children are sometimes named Gora or Gora. These could be their nicknames, but they can easily be their official names too. Friends or family members can also refer to their loved ones as Kalua or Bura. For these Indians, skin color is not about race. It is just another physical characteristic like height. For these clean-hearted Indians, the thought of discrimination on the basis of color can even sound like a strange, alien idea. Otherwise, why would parents name their own children like that? And why would best buddies refer to each other that way?
In a rude way at all.
In this Indian context, it is just an expression of love. In Hindu traditions, gods and goddesses come in all skin colors. Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Bhagavan Shri Ram were dark-skinned. There are many spiritual prayers and songs which praise the beauty of their dark or black skin tones. Other popular Hindu deities like Kalima and Shanidev are also very good examples. Now, it does not mean that India is discrimination-free, and it also doesn't mean that when it comes to human behavior, India and the West have nothing in common. But one thing is clear,
That
India
it
is
is.
unique, and to understand it, one requires a unique ability. There is something else which is worth exploring. A large number of Indians have a dark complexion and a fair skin tone is less
which
common.
is where the stereotype comes from.
Perhaps that is why fair skin is considered exotic and is
Because it's
desired
not
by many Indians.
widespread.
The situation is not very different to Europe, where tan skin
Yes.
or darker skin is something that many desire
that.
or are even obsessed with. In Europe and America, skin tanning lotions or skin darkening creams are sold in big
I've got
numbers.
loads.
Apart from lying in the sun to get tanned, many in Europe even visit solarium tanning salons, where modern technology is
opposite way
used to
round, isn't
darken
it?
the skin color. Some experts warn that such types of artificial skin darkening methods can cause severe side effects and health risks. Regardless, the self-tanning market is booming. According to Transparency Market Research, by the end
That's
of
mad.
2026, the demand for self-tanning products is expected to be nearly $5.5 billion.
Literally unbelievable.
You may call it obsession, fascination, or preference. But yes, the skin darkening industry is booming in the Western nations. On the other hand, when some Indians use skin lightening products, their behavior
You
is
should be
questioned
happy
and
in your
sometimes
own
even
skin.
mocked. Why?
For sure.
Shouldn't Indians be free to use any type of beauty and
Yeah,
wellness products
they
that they
should
want
be.
to? The skin lightening industry is big in India. Just like Westerners, Indians can also decide for themselves and need no approval from the foreign media in regard to their personal
I
preference.
think fake tan and going for sunbeds or being in the sun for people that have fairer skin that want to be tanned is such a normalised thing. But I feel like if you want to sort of lighten your skin, it's not normalised nowhere near enough. So yeah, I get what they're saying there.
On many dating or matchmaking websites in the West, users are asked to fill in the details of the type of partner that they expect. This can even include details such as ethnicity, eye color, or hair color.
That is strange.
And of course, our so-called modern generation
I'm not so
considers
sure.
that normal. But when Indians, through their matrimonial services, tell their preferences in their potential
Yeah, that is
partner,
true.
many eyebrows are raised. Why? Since a light skin tone is less common in India and hence more exotic, it is not a surprise that when it comes to searching for a partner to marry, many Indians like the idea of a fair-skinned partner. Fascination for an exotic partner or exotic skin is not unique to
Nope.
one nation. Many men in the West fancy the idea of
That is
marrying an
true.
Asian woman. Many women in the West are also fascinated by men from Africa, the Middle East, or Asia. Now, does that mean that European men are being discriminated against by European women? No, it is all about personal
Exactly.
preference. There is something else that should be mentioned. In the absence of an Indian-style traditionally arranged marriage system, many females in the West feel tremendous psychological pressure to find a good life partner by themselves. Direct or indirect pressure from parents to get married and find a suitable partner isn't completely uncommon either. In order to increase their suitability factor or to feel
That's
more
just a question everyone always
attractive,
asks. When are you getting
many
married? When are
females
you getting
from
married?
Western
Blah.
nations go to
People
great
will do it when they
lengths
wanna do
to
it.
achieve what they consider to be beautiful or appealing. And yes, their obsession is not just limited to their skin color. It also includes breast implants and numerous types of
Yep.
plastic surgeries involving various body parts. Sometimes girls borrow money and take
That
out
is just
loans to get
crazy,
these surgeries done.
honestly.
And of course, there is direct or
Yep.
indirect societal pressure to have a certain physical appearance and
course.
look. This also leads to serious psychological effects and body image obsession in many Western women. When it comes to marriage, Indians have a big advantage. If they fail in finding love themselves, they always have the backup of their traditional arranged marriage system. In traditional Indian families, parents tend to feel more responsible and play a
Suppose they know
greater
them
role
best,
in
don't they?
affairs related to their child's marriage. If followed correctly, the traditional Indian arranged marriage system can have many benefits, but if pursued in the wrong way, it can also create many problems. This is something that I would like to explore a bit more in my future episodes. We must closely study the similar type of human behavior that exists
rather than
across
pin it
the
on
world.
one person or one country.
Only then are we more likely to diagnose our problems more accurately and make more significant advancements in finding a proper solution. But as I mentioned before, when it comes to understanding a unique nation like India, one certainly requires a unique ability. See you again.
I did think that they were going to ask people more questions, because at the beginning obviously she was asking what people thought. I like that idea, I think it's very unique. But in regards to the question, I suppose you can say that there's no specific, you're going to have a stereotype, but there's not going to be anything, you know, we're different everywhere. In all places you're all going to be different from top to bottom. But yeah, I really liked that video. I thank you for your recommendations. Remember that if you have any other recommendations, to message us on our Instagram at Dublin Travel. I also absolutely loved having double headphones. I felt like I was shouting halfway through that, because I don't know, like you can just hear everything, and normally when I do it with Matt I have one headphone in and I can't really hear it. But yeah, comment below what you think. What do you think Indians look like? Complexion, height? I wouldn't have said that I stereotypically thought they were tall. I felt very tall when I was out there, and obviously Matt was really tall. But that could just be the places that we went to. It might be different. As she says, it's different in the north to the south and whatnot. But yeah, thank you again, and thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure if you're new to the channel that you hit that subscribe, drop us a like, and keep on dabbling.